Everyone. In this video right here, I want to show you all how to use your electric bill in order to fill out your table of calculations for your project. So this is an example of one of my bills from a few years ago when I stayed in my apartment. And I want to show you guys something here. The most important number on your bill will be this number right here. The amount of money you're charged per kilowatt hour of electricity to use. So let me highlight this number right here. So this number is 0.0331330. So in other words, it costs me about 3 cents per kilowatt hour of electricity that I use. That's what this number means. And also another important number on your bill is this number right here. So this number right here, 328, that represents the total amount of electricity that I use for the month of July, 328 kilowatt hours. So this number multiplied by this number, how much it costs me per kilowatt hour, gives me this number right here, 1087. So in other words, it costs me a total of $10.87 for the electricity that I use in the month of July. So therefore, this number plus my standard charges gives me a total of $32.76, which was my total bill amount. But this is the number that I was charged for my electricity, or for the electricity usage. Okay, so this number right here, keep this number in the back of your mind, because again, this is the most important number for our table. Before we move on to our calculations, I want to clear up a point of confusion for many students. Oftentimes, when people see this term here, kilowatt hour, they're confused on what this term means. Guys, kilowatt hour does not mean a unit of time. It's actually a unit of energy. And I know that could be confusing because you have this hour here, but just keep it in the back of your mind. It is not a unit of time. To be specific, 1 kilowatt hour represents 3.6 million joules of energy. So in other words, let's say you use 2 kilowatt hours of energy. That means that you use a total of 7.2 million joules of energy. So keep that in mind. That's what kilowatt hour means. It's a unit of energy, not time. So in order for me to fill out this part of the table here, I want to utilize the numbers from my microwave back at home. That's the appliance that I'm going to use, my microwave. So this is a picture that I took of the sticker on the microwave. And this is the most important number from that sticker, 1600 watts. So what does the number mean? Well, this is the amount of energy that goes into my microwave in order to power it. So in other words, my microwave uses 1600 joules of energy for every 1 second that it's on. So 1600 watts, that's my power rating. Now what I want to do, I want to convert from watts to kilowatts. And guys, this is important for you. Whenever you guys are converting to kilowatts, what you would do, you would take this number and you would divide by 1,000. So 1600 divided by 1,000 gives me 1.6. So I'm going to write this number down right here. 1.6 watts represents, 1.6 kilowatts represents the power rating on my microwave. And I would say that my family, on average, we use the microwave about 30 minutes per day. So, just give me an estimate number here. So 30 minutes per day, that's equal to half an hour. So I'm going to put 0.5 there because we use our microwave for half an hour of a day. In other words, 30 minutes a day. So if I wanted to know the total energy that is used from the microwave for that day, all I would do is take these two numbers and multiply them by one another. So 1.6 times 0.5 gives me 0.8. So in other words, that's the total amount of energy that I used every day for my microwave being on. If I want to know the total energy that I use in a month, all I would do is take this number right here and multiply by 30 because there are 30 days in a month. So 0.8 times 30 gives me 24. So that means I use 24 kilowatt hours of energy every month that I use my microwave. And now for this part of the table right here, this is easy. Remember, we talked about that at the beginning of this video here. The rate per kilowatt hour was approximately 3 cents from my electric bill. So I'm going to take that number from the electric bill and I'm going to write that number here. So 0.033133. So that's the cost per kilowatt hour to use my electric bill. And of course, you would write down the number that appears on your electric bill in the table here. So if I want to know the total cost to run my microwave every month, in order to find this here, I will just need to take these two numbers and multiply them by each other. So 24 times 0.033133 gives me 0.795. So what that means is it costs me about 79 cents every month to run my microwave, or about 80 cents. How about if I want to know the total cost per year? Well, we know there are 12 months in a year. So all I need to do is just take this number right here and multiply by 12 in order to get this number right here. So 0.795 times 12 gives me around $9.54 to run my microwave every year, assuming I'm running the microwave on average about 30 minutes per day. Okay, so guys, use this example right here to finish filling out the rest of your table for your other appliances. So just look at your appliance. So for example, it could be the TV. Just look at the TV and look for those important numbers, the wattage, and fill that in here, and also fill in the numbers from your electric bill and do the calculations on your own. So hopefully this example was helpful to you. The last thing that I want to do in this video here is to show you guys how to fill out table 2. And it's really easy. All you need is this simple equation here, which says that current is equal to power divided by voltage. So anytime you see a big I in the electricity unit, that big I stands for current. In other words, it's the electrical current flowing through the device. We already know what the power is. The power of the microwave, power input, is 1600 watts. So we already know what that is. And we're also told the voltage. Remember, the voltage is right here on the sticker. The voltage right here says 120 volts. So those are the two numbers that we're going to put in our table. So the power rating is 1600 watts. And note, we don't need to convert here because, again, we want watts, not kilowatts for this particular table. And we said the voltage was 120 volts. So in order to calculate the current, you would just do 1600 divided by 120, and that gives you somewhere around 13.333 amps. So that is the unit for current, amps. So there's around 13.3 amps of current flowing through this microwave. Okay, so guys, if you all need help filling out the rest, please don't hesitate to contact me or anyone else in the physics department. Thank you and goodbye.